4 thieves that steal your energy and almost nobody knows about them. Today I'm going to give you something super easy and amazing. First to identify them and then, God willing, to solve them. God willing, you're going to have practical and easy tools to identify these thieves that steal your energy and overcome them. And God willing, take advantage of that to have much more energy, an impressive energy boost. First, I'm going to present you with a scenario and tell me if you identify with this. You can say you sleep 8 hours, you can say you get up and have coffee, you even exercise. Still, do you feel that after a while your energy drops? You're tired, exhausted, sleep doesn't seem enough for you, what you do isn't enough, the food you eat doesn't help, you feel heavy. First, I want to tell you that what I'm going to teach you today, as I said at the beginning, is very easy and very easy to identify. And knowing if this has to do with you and if it resonates with you, the first milestone is the following. Let's think about 3 main areas so you can organize yourself and always remember what I'm going to teach you: body, mind, and soul. And these 4 thieves are related to our 3 main areas: the body, mind, and soul. First, let's go to the body, Think and reflect. How is your breathing? You need to know that the first thief that steals your energy is breathing poorly. It sounds so simple, but I breathe, right? If you breathe poorly, for example, if you breathe from your chest in a hurried way, obviously, without realizing it, basically, you're telling your brain, meaning you need to know that your brain and your body, obviously the brain and the body are connected, but you need to know that there's a connection between the brain and the lower body. When you do certain physical actions, it's like you're calling your brain and asking, how are you? If, for example, you breathe poorly, meaning fast, shallow, and chest breathing, basically, it's like you're telling your brain, it's as if you're calling your brain and saying, I'm on alert. Nervous system, please, I need you to be on red alert because I'm in danger. What does that do? Your energy automatically drops because your stress increases. Obviously, your cortisol, which is basically the stress hormone, goes up. And obviously, your body goes into alert mode, so your energy baja automáticamente. A way of breathing that helps you communicate with your brain, and therefore your brain tells your vital organs to be on alert. So, obviously, the first thief that I'm going to help you with now, if you identify it, will help you improve it in a very simple way. What I'll teach in this class is a very brief summary. We could discuss it much longer and do many exercises. But basically, I want to give you some very concrete and super easy tips so that if you want, you can improve first. Breathing is not about your chest, not chest breathing, but from your abdomen, diaphragmatic. We're going to do it like this. Obviously, I'm showing you this in a very schematic way, but basically, it's about breathing through your nose. It smells beautiful, a spectacular aroma, a rose, a jasmine, smell it through your nose. Place both your hands, your right hand over your left, on your abdomen, on your diaphragm, and feel how your abdomen rises. Hold it for a few seconds, and then, as if blowing out a candle, exhale if you can, a long exhalation of 8 seconds if possible. Perfect. Let's go again. Inhale. Your abdomen rises. Hold for a few seconds and then exhale for 8 seconds if you can. Well, that's the first tip and the first thief to overcome. Second thief, we continue with the body area, which is reflect on whether your jaws are clenched now or during the day.
Before we continue, I want to share something truly unique, a piece of one of the most sacred places in the world. This is not just a souvenir. It is authentic earth that was rescued from being lost forever, certified, and individually numbered. Years ago, tons of earth were illegally removed from the Temple Mount and discarded as waste. Today, that same earth has been carefully preserved. This is not just jewelry or a keepsake, it is a tangible connection to history. Scan the QR code or click the link in the description to receive yours with an exclusive 10% discount.
Hombros, shoulders, check if they are raised, if they are not relaxed. Or any kind of chronic muscle tension you might have. Like I told you, jaws, raised shoulders, back a little down, hunched. That is, look, reflect and try to, for example, when you walk, how do you walk? Do you walk tense or do you walk relaxed? Obviously, those are things you have to do. In some way, they're assignments I'm giving you and they're very easy, just to try to evaluate what to do. For example, let's go to the jaw. If you feel that it's tense, try to even, that is, move your jaw, do jaw stretching exercises. You can sing that too. Singing activates your vagus nerve, which is your longest cranial nerve, and it activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which is in charge of your rest, even of your impressive digestion. I talk about it in other videos, but our topic now above all. But basically, I want to tell you that if you sing, if you breathe, the first breathing exercise will also help you activate your vagus nerve. It's amazing. Therefore, now I invite you to reflect on whether your jaw is tense, to do jaw stretching exercises, or also if your shoulders are tense. Or if your back is hunched, try to find a comfortable position in the chair you're in. Take a deep breath, lower your shoulders, relax your jaw. Try to integrate a deep but simple reflection here. What part of your body is tense? And there, basically try to release it, to let go. Very good, that's our second energy thief. Let's go to the third one. Now we're moving into the area of the mind. We went to the first one, the first area of the body, the physical area. That, in a very, very schematic way, we're moving forward. We've already gone through it. Now let's go to the mental part and then to the part of the soul or the energy mass, which is the deepest. So the central part would be the mental part, which is basically an aspect that can steal a lot of your energy. It's rumination, overthinking. Worrisome thoughts like, what do I have to do tomorrow or the day after? Why did he say this to me? Why did he talk to me like that? In other words, rumination, anger, or resentment. All kinds of thoughts that haunt you, the past that holds you back, a future that threatens you. In other words, try to basically find a quiet moment. And this is kind of a bridge to the more energetic or soulful part, which basically tries to, in a way, say, well, okay, I have tasks to do, that's fine. Or I have issues from the past to resolve, that's fine, that's fine. It can even help you to write a page. Things that attack you, I mean, on a mental level, things that threaten you both from the past and the future. For example, I am here now in this moment and I reflect, thank God, I am here now, I am here, I am fine, I am very well. If you have things to do tomorrow or in an hour, you can write yourself some tasks. Somehow when you write it down, your mind calms down. It's like you put that weight onto that piece of paper in writing. Basically, obviously, we're talking about very deep issues. These are things from the past that get you stuck. Obviously, these are topics in themselves, but basically, well, they're from the past. What can I learn? I'm telling you this in a very schematic way. What can I learn? If I did something wrong, how can I fix it? If I need to apologize to someone, how do I say it? When they're calm, when I'm calm, when do I say sorry? How do I say it? Do I write to them or call them or do I go and talk to them? Consider this. If I feel resentment, how do I cleanse myself of it? It's really about the past and the future. Like I told you, write your tasks in a very simple way. In some way, that mental burden you have, you transfer it to the paper, and now the bridge, like I told you, to the part that's more about the soul or energetic, which has a lot to do with this. Why? Because the fourth thief is basically that you feel disconnected from yourself. It's obviously something that only you can know. And regarding the creator, it's if you understand that your daily life is in harmony with your essence. And if not, that disconnection, that gap, that dissonance takes a lot of energy from you. Because somehow, even if you don't say it in words, you feel like you're living someone else's life, not your own. And that disconnection is very harmful to you. And I'm telling you, the energetic part, the least serious, you can solve that, as I said, with these technical and practical tips. But the most serious thing is that you live a life that isn't yours. And here I invite you to a very simple exercise, very simple. In fact, everything I'm telling you here, I talk about in different videos. And I zoom in, I focus on these kinds of topics in different videos of mine. Here's what I wanted to give you now, in a very simple, schematic way. Easy tips so you can really identify these thieves that steal your energy and truly turn them into a blessing. Because if you overcome it, all that was negative can become positive. Now you can be much more relaxed, much stronger, much happier, with much more energy. And now, on the soul and energetic side, much more connected with yourself. How? I invite you to have moments of peace and reflection. I would call it mindfulness in English. That is moments when you are with yourself. Find a quiet moment where no one disturbs you, in silence, with your phone not even on vibrate. If possible, do it in nature, somewhere you feel safe, but where you can see, like I am here now, with the birds singing, the breeze that embraces you, that caresses you. The Creator sends you those breezes and those scents of flowers, or those birds singing around you. Amazing, amazing. So what I'm inviting you to do here is basically, which is interesting, is to go back to the first exercise I told you about, which is to breathe well. Basically, as I told you, a calm diaphragmatic breath, not thoracic, but diaphragmatic. Connect with your essence, with yourself. And for example, as we talked about, try to identify what steals your energy, what blocks you in life. What is your Egypt? Egypt in the sense of what is it that restricts you? Because in Hebrew, the word Mitzrayim, which means Egypt, comes from the word Maitzarim, which basically means restriction, constriction. Therefore, on a spiritual level, what is Egypt? What is it that restricts you? What is the Maitzar that restricts you? And you have to, obviously in this, you need to be very, very calm, because obviously you need to have the answers when you have clarity of mind, clarity of spirit, and clarity of body. Therefore, after a few minutes of this introspection, you can now do something that is very deep and very powerful, which is to open your lips and speak with the Creator. To speak with the Creator, you have to know that the Creator, this is basically what Jewish wisdom teaches us. The great Jewish Kabbalist sages teach us the power it has. In Hebrew, it's called hitbodedat, which is the dialogue, the open conversation with the Creator. How do you speak? Not looking for eloquence, not saying, well, how am I going to speak to the Creator like giving a speech? No, 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 no. Our Kabbalist sages explain, speak with the Creator, obviously with a lot of respect, of course, but as if you're talking to your best friend, meaning you open your heart to him. Obviously, you respect your friend a lot. But what I want to say here is that basically, the dialogue with the Creator has to be an open dialogue. Opening your heart, saying what is hard for you, what hurts you, what your dreams are. And thank the Creator for everything you have, for everything He gave you and gives you. And if God wills, He will give you all the blessings. And ask Him for guidance. Ask Him for guidance. In all these topics we talked about, energy, your life, obviously, this is an excuse in a way for you to talk to the Creator and ask for His help. Much, much, much more than everything we talked about at the beginning. Because on an energetic level, like keeping your jaw closed or your shoulders, of course, the Creator can help you with that, obviously. But what I want to say is that when you talk to the Creator, the blessing can come from many different directions, far beyond your expectations. Talk to the Creator every day, in the morning, at night. Obviously, you can talk all day, of course. But when you wake up, before you go to sleep with a thank you to the Creator. And when you wake up, a thank you to the Creator. As we Jews say, the Mode Ani. Thank you, Creator, for returning my soul to me. Great is your faithfulness in me. With much mercy you gave me my soul again. Great is your faithfulness in me. Rabba emunatesha, we say in Hebrew. Great is your faithfulness, God, in me. God loves you, God trusts you, God wants you to do well. God watches over you every moment and embraces you and loves you every moment. The Creator who made you and continues to create you loves and trusts you. Now, what you basically have to do is choose life. As it says, Uvasharta Bashayim, you will choose life. Use your free will, your ability to choose life for the best. Ask for guidance. And with every word you can say a word of encouragement, a good word. Every thought, a good thought, not ruminating like I told you at the beginning, a good thought with much affection, much love to the creatures, to the world, to the Creator, amazing to yourself, and every action, a good action. That changes your life and changes the whole world. May everything be with many blessings. I would love for you to tell me here in the comments how it went for you, what resonated with you, what helped you. Tell me, don't hold back your words. Tell me in detail, how did it go for you? What would you like me to talk about in other videos? God willing, tell me, don't hold back your words. Tell me, may it be with much success, many blessings, and lots of love.